Hi everyone, I'm Vladimir and welcome to my very first video on this channel. Welcome to Facebook Ad Hustle. In today's video I want to debunk the common myths about the Facebook advertising, especially after spending $1 million on Facebook ad spend. Before we dive in, I would like to introduce myself, who I am. I've been working as the Facebook media buyer 6-7 years. Over this time I worked across all of sort of niches, from white hat to some gray hat areas, including that actually Facebook bans and restricts. Over these years, I've spent around, as I said, $1 million. And of course, it's not a huge amount of money for that period of time. But trust me, it's more than enough to make some conclusions, to get a huge experience about this advertising source. For this reason, I decided to start this channel to share my experience and insight with you guys. And I'm sure the many of these myths that I'm going to debunk you have probably heard, but I want to give you my perspective as the Facebook media buyer. Let's dive in and get started. Let's talk about the myth number one. A lot of people actually think that Facebook advertising is super complicated, extremely difficult, but honestly, that's not really true. In fact, a lot of beginners fall for this. Of course, you see all these numbers, metrics, buttons, and you have no idea how are they gonna affect on your ad and how you are gonna affect on your ad. They are often told the idea that you need to hire some expert media buyer who can manage to run your campaign, and right now we're talking about specifically launching your first campaign. And the reality is you don't need to be an expert to make your first profitable campaign. For sure, you need to make some research, you need to create a strong offer, make some research of audience to understand what it looks like. But you still don't need to be an expert to make your first Facebook profitable campaign. The real challenge is in marketing. This is understanding your audience and figuring out how it looks like. Also about creating a strong offer, the offer that truly stands out. That's what really makes a difference when it comes about getting strong results. Okay, myth number two, perfect ad is the key to success. A lot of advertisers are convinced that if something not working or something doesn't work well, the reason is just because of the creatives, targeting, settings of your campaign or something else. But here's the thing, Facebook algorithms can affect on your traffic and quality of your traffic. That changes in algorithms can happen literally every week. If some ad works for someone else very well, it doesn't mean that it's gonna work for you the same way. It's just because as I said before, Facebook algorithms can affect on your results, and you can see the similar situation that your results fluctuate from day to day, especially when it comes about the small budget. So if your ad should be working, but for some reason you don't see expected results, it doesn't mean that something wrong is your campaign or your settings or your targetings. It just means that there are reasons goes beyond just settings of your campaign, right? Sometimes small tweaks, quick duplication of your campaign, or just give a chance to your campaign to work 2-3 days more can fix your situation. Okay, move on to the myth number three. You can only work with one ad account, otherwise you will get banned. I'm not only talking about ad account itself, I'm talking about the Facebook social profiles, yeah, because the Facebook actually doesn't allow to hold more than one social profile for one real person. Actually, I was pretty surprised when I've learned that some people take too seriously the Facebook ad account bans. I hope you don't want to think that I'm working with the e-commerce store or I'm running dropshipping business and it's not about me because I'm in a white hat area. I don't want to break it to you, but Facebook bans and restricts dropshipping as well as any other crowd like a gambling and betting. I was amazed as well with that someone can wait reply from Facebook support days or even months. That is really obstacle for someone, real problem that holding them back. We don't want to think like this. The truth is you can work with multiple accounts, and that is actually really helpful. You can work with from 5, 10, 30, 40 accounts, and of course it gives you more flexibility in the long run. Okay, myth number four, you need tons of data or ad creatives and research to make your first campaign profitable. You actually break even or even profit from your first campaign. I know it might sound very good to be true, but it happens. Not always, but it happens. The misconception is you need to create a perfect website, make high quality photos of your product or service you're gonna provide. That is the biggest misconception that most people have. If we are talking about the guy who wants to start from scratch, you can start from the minimum. Grab photo from Google, video or photo stocks. All you really need is 4 or 5 creatives and good audience, perfect fit audience to your offer. Yeah, and you can use trial version of website builders. And the faster you will get data and the faster you can analyze it, that leads you to your first campaign. your first profitable campaign. And you can get good results from the materials that cost you nothing. And the truth is, it doesn't take as much time as you think. In most of the cases, you can set everything up for 1-2 hours. And from this myth, the last one actually comes down. Myth number 5. Last one. Spending a lot of time perfecting your creative, guarantee that it will be successful. You probably spend hours, days perfecting your creative, thinking that it's gonna be the most effective one. When you launch it, you don't see expected results. That happens all the time. I don't know why, but creatives that you put together quickly perform way better than the creative that you put in a lot of time, efforts, and money on. Take a look at this. For 250 euros, you can just get 9 images, not even videos, just images. Honestly, it's better to spend the money on testing. I would say most of the time, almost dumps creatives works better than polished, perfectly designed ones. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain, but it happens all the time. So takeaway is this: return on ad spend doesn't equal time and effort you put into creating your ads. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There are gonna be a lot of interesting information from the active Facebook media bar.